meets me down at the lonely lake before summer has gone away. Swim out under a broken sky. Cold sun colored with shades of white.
Well, I haven't made a video for quite a time now, but this morning I'm at Hadleigh Castle, which is the ruins of a castle which overlook the Thames estuary at Benfleet, Essex. It's about 25 minutes before dawn, but there don't look to be a lot of detail in the sky. I arrived here about 20 minutes ago. We'll see what happens. We may catch a bit of colour. There's a bit of high cloud. There again we may not. I'll give you a quick view of the castle itself. So, as you can see, there's the ruins of the castle, and as we move round you're looking at the Thames estuary as it runs out towards Southend-on-Sea. There are a couple of towers, or there is one tower that's standing, as you can see there, and there's a tower to its left which is virtually collapsed with one section just still sitting up there. So we'll see where we go in terms of, I'll give you a look at the composition so you can see what we're actually looking at. So this is the composition that I've set up at Hadleigh Castle. As you can see, there is a row of rocks which act as a leading line. There are two towers, the one on the left fully dilapidated and fell down, the one on the right still partially standing. And if you look in the distance, this is, I think it's Benfleet Creek, which runs out into the Thames estuary. There's not a lot of detail in the sky. There's a few clouds at high level, but I don't believe they're going to catch much colour. But we'll see as the morning moves on. There's about probably 20 minutes to sunrise at the moment. You can look at the back of the camera now. I'll show you some of the settings. I'm at f20, ISO 125 and at 1.5 seconds. I've set up a bracketing shot, so I'm going to focus on the wall at low level first of all. Now this is set up to exposure bracket one stop either side of what I've actually got is set up. So we'll do that. And then I'm going to focus that by focusing again on the tower with again using the exposure bracketing. So that means that I'll have a series of shots, both bracketed in terms of focus and in terms of exposure. So if we just have a quick look, you'll see that, and that's focusing on the tower, and this is focusing on the wall. So I've got a series of shots that should work for the sky and for the foreground in terms of exposure and focus.
Coming away soon. So let's lay under the falling moon.
I'm quickly going to run through how the film simulation bracketing works on a GFX100S. So to set it up, go into the menu, down to the camera, across, and then down to film simulation bracketing. If you come across from there, you'll see that you've got 3 film simulations that you can choose from, and it'll take those 3 when you actually bracket. If you want to change them, just go across, and as you see there, you've got the full list of brackets of film simulations. To fire this off, you're going to drive, film simulation bracketing, and away we go. Now if we just have a look at the images, you'll see you've got one black and white, one Velvia, and one standard. It's as simple as that, to use the film simulation mode.
Two lonely nights last summer.
Well, as you can see, the sun's well up now, and the light's a bit harsh. So I think I'll call it a day at Hadleigh Castle. Ain't been a bad morning. Didn't get what I want again, but can't complain.
Say